Hello my dear friends, welcome to the Science Activity Corner. Today we are going to perform a home-based activity, and so we are going to make a scented gel air freshener. We know very well that there are many air fresheners available in the market, but we are going to make a very interesting air freshener, and that is gel air freshener. So students, in today's activity, we will see the principle, we'll study about the principle, we'll see what the materials are required to make it, the procedure, and finally the observation. So students, let us start with this interesting session of the activity. Yes, my friends, the principle behind making a scented gel air freshener is that a polymer is collagen. Means a collagen is used over here. So basically, the polymer which is used here is collagen. A polymer is collagen, means a protein that forms a matrix type structure allowing the gelatin to hold its shape. So basically we can say that a polymer is a chemical compound or a mixture of compounds consisting of repeating structural units created through a process of polymerization. And collagen, as I said, that it is a protein. So it is basically a group of naturally occurring proteins found in animals, especially in the flesh and connective tissues of vertebrates. Do you understand by the term vertebrates? Yes, vertebrates are those organisms which possess the vertebrae, like us, the human beings. Right? So what we are discussing in today's activity is that it consists of collagen and it is a polymer. A polymer here used is collagen, which is a protein that forms a matrix type structure which allows the gelatin to hold its shape. Now we will see that what is the importance or what is the advantage of this collagen, of this protein which allows gelatin to hold its shape. What is the reason behind the fragrance which spreads in the air? Let us see. Yes, the fragrance oil particles are suspended in this matrix of the gel which keeps the scent trapped inside it. And so what happens that as the gel evaporates, the scent particles are released from the matrix, causing scent to be released continuously from the air freshener. Thus, the scent particles which are actually releasing the fragrance, the scent particles, they diffuse with the air. Sorry, not with the air, but they diffuse into the air. And so, it spreads the fragrance. Right? So this is the principle behind the fragrance which spreads in the air because of the gel air freshener. Now let us see that how we can make this air freshener. What are the materials required to make it? Yes, my dear friends, first material which is required to make this air freshener is unflavored gelatin. As we are making a gel air freshener, we need unflavored gelatin. So this is a powdered form of gelatin. Now basically unflavored gelatin is made from animal collagen, a protein which is derived from bones, skin and connective tissue. So it is most often found in powdered form. Here you can see the white powdered form, and it is also available in sheets called leaves, commonly used in Europe or by professional chefs. So here you can see a beautiful picture of the packet of gelatin unflavored. It is found in most gummy candies and other products like gelatin dessert and some ice creams and yogurts. Right? So this is the first material which is to be used in making gel air freshener. The second material which is used is the fragrance oil. Now my dear friends, fragrance oil are also known as aroma oils, right? So these are the oils which are also called as aroma oils or the flavor oils. They are made synthetically and they are naturally available also. So they are used in perfumery, cosmetics, flavoring of food and in aromatherapy too. So here you can see the beautiful picture of some fragrance oils. So we can use any of the fragrance oil. There are many fragrance oils available in the market like sandalwood, then lemongrass, vanilla, peppermint, cinnamon, etc., etc., etc. Right? So there are many fragrance oils available in the market. We can pick up any one of those and we can use it in making this air freshener. So these are the two main materials required. The other materials which are required are food coloring. Now students, my dear friends, food coloring is any dye, pigment or a substance that imparts color when it is added to something like food or drink. And they come in various forms like liquids, powders, pastes and gels. So today what we are discussing about is adding of food coloring is the use in the non-food applications like cosmetics, home craft projects. So this is a home-based activity. So we are using this food coloring in this activity, which is the non-food application. Right? Other materials are table salt, also called as the common salt, which we use in our daily food. Then small jars, and we require water too. Now the procedure to make it is that first we'll have to take a cup of water, boil this cup of water and stir it in 4 packages of gelatin unflavored, until it gets dissolved. After some time, remove from heat and add this mixture of water and gelatin in another cup of cold water and add about 10 to 20 drops of the fragrance oil to the gelatin. As we discussed, you can add any of the fragrance oil like sandalwood, lemongrass, vanilla. peppermint, etc. So if you like, you can add a few drops of food coloring as well, which is a dye, any dye, pigment or substance which will impart the color. If you want a green color air freshener, gel air freshener, you can impart that color, or you can add that food coloring and it will impart the green color. So first we have to add some drops of fragrance oil to the gelatin, and then we can also add a few drops of food coloring. After that, add 1 teaspoonful or tablespoon of salt to the gelatin mixture to keep mold from growing. Right? So, do you remember mold? Yes. We can write it as MOULD or MOLD. Right? So, gel is one such thing which can get attacked by some pathogens like mold. So it is basically not a that much harmful pathogen, but it can harm the product which we are making. So we have to add the salt to the gelatin mixture to keep mold from growing on it. After that, carefully pour the gel into the small jars and allow the gel to set either at room temperature or in the refrigerator. So what will happen? That the scent particles will get trapped into it when we pour the gel in the small jars. And then set them around your home and smell the fragrance coming from them. How simple it is, right? So finally, this is the procedure to make the air freshener, and I hope that is meant to be a very simple procedure for you to make it. So finally, what do we observe? Yes, gel air fresheners are able to scent the air for a long time. Now here you can check the strength of the smell at this time, and you can add more oil if necessary. You can add up more fragrance oil to see how much scent would be released. And this will firm up at room temperature. But if you want to set quicker, then you can place it in the fridge. You can either place it in your room, your closet, or any bathroom. So finally, you can cover these air freshener with the thin cloth or perforated paper if you like it. But we have to keep it at a distance, at some far distance, so that nothing can stick into it and so that it can release the scent particles in the air to spread the fragrance. So this is one such beautiful picture of a gel fresh natural air freshener. This is the picture of the gel air freshener which is made from the pine tree. So it is a naturally based air freshener. Even there are many other air fresheners which are made synthetically. So my dear friends, I hope you liked today's session of making this air gel freshener at home. And this is a very simple procedure to make it. Alright, so I'll meet you up in the next session with some more home-based activities. Till then, keep learning and enjoy. Have a nice time.